We're here with Eric Brandon from Bob Hughes Boat.
Been doing business for 96 years, almost as old as me. It's amazing. Yeah, yeah.
Eric, thank you so much for your
My
time.
pleasure, my friend.
Really
Great to
appreciate
be
it.
here. Great to be here.
Please, Eric, tell us a little bit about your trajectory. How did you got into the
Mhm.
boating industry?
Well, I used to be a full-time radio broadcaster in South Florida for 35 years. I worked at three major radio stations: Magic 102.7, Kiss Country, and WQAM. And after 35 years, radio became very a bad industry. It was time to get out, time to even move. So I've always had boats, and I said, you know what? Let me just reinvent myself at my age at that time, and go try another career. And 9 years ago, I started selling boats, and it's been a very successful transition for me. And I've learned a lot. It's like having radio, a microphone, talking to clients without a microphone. You know what I mean? It's still communication.
Hmm.
So that still keeps me very active in what I do, communicating. And I love meeting people and entertaining the best I can, and maybe sell them a boat. No,
Love it.
whatever.
Love it. So, what are you doing now? What is your current position and your projects?
Okay. So I've been selling boats for 9 years, and I worked at three. This is my third dealership, Bob Hughes. I worked at two others prior. So my main title is I'm a boat salesman, but I'm also their social media person. They like to put me in front of a camera to do various videos. So I'm on YouTube promoting their boats as well.
Mhm.
I do a lot of Instagram, Facebook, even on Twitter, and play with TikTok a little bit. But primarily, I sell boats, and it could be a 17-foot boat to a 55-foot boat. I have a broker's license, yacht broker's license.
Mhm.
So my dream is to sell a really big boat to like maybe Mr. Bezos or Bill Gates or something like that. One day it'd be great. A $500 million boat would be amazing.
They're all moving here, right? All
They're
the
all moving those
billionaires.
big boats down here. So right now, if I can sell the boats at the boat show, I'm having a really good day. But my primary job is a boat salesman slash yacht broker.
Love
Okay.
it. What kind of content do you create on social media?
I do a lot of interesting stuff. I get very creative with my posts. I'll do video presentations. I'll even take a TikTok video and kind of like dress it up a little bit. You do all kinds of features with TikTok and make it
Mhm.
kind of fun, whatever else. I feature a lot of my buyers on boats. I'll chat with them and I'll edit it down really cool, put some good background music to it, and post that on social media. People go, "Oh wow, it's a great boat, nice people, Eric." Blah blah blah. I get a lot of leads from doing that online. It really comes back to me in like a business form.
Mhm.
So it's good social media content and also good for my business career. So I use social media a lot. A lot of guys in sales don't realize what a great tool, you know, your podcast is or what I do on social media. It's primarily free. Why
Mhm.
not use it, right? So I've learned to use it to my advantage,
Yeah.
and it's working well.
Love it. And you're developing that personality also in the industry, right?
I keep trying to evolve and learning. Social media is a learning process because technology changes every 3 days. Okay,
Yeah.
your iPhone will be the iPhone 25 soon. Okay, so you're always developing and evolving. You know what I mean? Even though I'm an older gentleman, I got a very young mind, and I'm
Love it.
always thinking ahead. You know what I mean?
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, Eric, if someone wants to buy a boat, they come to you. What are the things that you tell them they should consider, and what questions do you ask?
So I've learned a very simple rule of thumb. If they're a first-time boat buyer, do you fish? Do you want to take your wife to a sandbar and enjoy the boat in the bay? So you kind of find out what their needs are.
Mm.
If they don't fish, they want more of a pleasure boat. That's really good to get that question up front. So it gives you more of an idea of what boat would be good for them. And
Mm.
then I try to tailor the boat to the right size, depending on how many family members they may have. Um,
Mm.
there's younger guys. Funny, younger guys want fast boats. The married guys want a pleasure boat with, put the wife in the front and she fishes out the back. Okay, so I've learned how learned through
There's patterns.
ups and downs, whatever, what to do to tailor that boat to that family. Okay, and you just ask basic questions, and normally they're very forthcoming and very honest with you. Okay,
Mm.
so main thing is something about boat sales also is a lot of guys who sell boats they talk. No, no, big rule breaker.
Mm.
I don't talk. I let them talk. I
Yeah.
listen, and then I'll occasionally speak up. Okay.
Mm.
Other guys want to be the talky guy. Bad for business. No, no.
Mm.
Listen.
Interesting.
Listen carefully. Yeah.
How does the buying process work? Like if
It's really based upon like buying a car. It's based upon your credit history. If you're financing your boat purchase, we have several banks we use that give you a great loan rate. It's
mm,
roughly 10% down. You can finance a boat up to 20 years if you'd like to. Try to keep the monthly payments reasonable. Some guys are cash buyers. They can walk in, their money's no object. Eric, I'll wire the money to you, okay?
yeah.
But most of my buyers are the working men and women, and they will probably finance that boat purchase, like a car, whatever. And
Mm,
my job is to make sure the payments don't hurt them so bad, you know? Yeah,
got it.
yeah.
Do you bring them to the dealership and show them different boats? Like, you do.
Sometimes we'll communicate by email. Uh, Sometimes they'll come to our store in North Miami. But one of the best things about selling a boat to a boat buyer is taking a method called the sea trial. Try before you buy. I get my Yeti cooler full of
Nice.
really nice things. I say, Mr. and Mrs. Hernandez, what kind of sandwiches do you like? Oh, okay. What kind of drinks do you like? Oh,
That's
do the
amazing.
kids like candy? A fruit bowl? Oh, okay, good. So at the boat ride, I'll have my cooler and we'll be out there and I'll say, anybody hungry? They go, you got food? That's what I told you last night. Sandwich. Open it up and they go, oh my gosh, it's a picnic. So they're having a picnic on the water like they would on a real boat. I try to recreate the
They're so.
experience in a boat demonstration, okay?
Mhm.
So you're actually painting a picture right
That's
there on the
amazing.
water, just
That's
by
so cool.
trying to be a little smarter than the other guy.
That's so cool.
And it
You
makes them
create.
really,
Mhm.
and they really enjoy the experience. They go like, "Hey, Eric, the food was great, boat ride was great. Where do I sign?" Okay, done.
I love it.
And
Yeah.
then I make sure after the sale to call them a week later, a month later, 2 months later. Remember, ask them how the boat's running, whatever. I always follow them after the sale. I make friends with all my buyers. I mean, all my buyers on my phone are my friends. I've sold thousands of boats. I know everyone. They're in my phone. They're my friends.
Mm,
Okay, so it's developing relationships, and having a good time.
that's really cool.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
because we're buying the experience, right? Whenever we buy a boat, we're just buying an experience, and you're already creating that experience for them.
And you know what? A boat is something you don't have to have. It's not a necessity at all. It's actually a luxury.
Yeah,
You don't have to have a boat to live. Okay,
yeah,
down in South Florida, you need a car. I mean,
definitely.
you don't
Yeah,
need a boat. A boat's just a total luxury item with a nice monthly payment. So if you create the experience and make them realize that what they're spending per month is worth it to give the family lifelong memories. Remember, a lot of these families got young kids, and they make a great impression when they get that boat for the first time, and they think dad is a superstar, mom's a super magic lady. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
you got me a boat? This is great, and it just makes great memories, man. Yeah,
I
they
love it.
enjoy it.
Love it. Hey, Eric, thank you so
Hey,
much.
my
Thank you
pleasure.
so much.
Hope I didn't talk too
It's
much.
great talking to you.
I
Thank you
enjoyed it
very
very
much.
much. Thanks. Good luck with your podcast. Okay.
Thank you so
Hope
much.
I see you guys with the 15 million followers in a week, subscribers, whatever. Okay.
Thank you, Eric.